Okay, we're live. Just completely steamrolling over that conversation. Hello, Internet. We are Fantasticide, here once again to bring you delight and whimsy and people almost dying and tragedy and sorrow and pain.
What's the difference?
There really isn't one. It's all just surface details. It's fine. Anyways, yeah. So we are Fantasticide. We are here to do all that stuff.
Take over the world.
And you will notice that we have a lovely chat window over here. This is your way to communicate with the various platforms that we are streaming to. We are streaming to 2 Twitch channels right now as a thing for February to see if we are going to move into syndication with Penny for a Tale, if that all works out. And then also we are streaming to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, I think, also, hopefully. So yeah, chat messages will appear there and it should all be good. What else is there? If you haven't already, like, subscribe, do the thing on the platform. We love seeing that, and it also means that you get to see more of us. So win-win.
More of us.
Okay. Tell you what.
Really?
I'm gonna hold you hostage. You viewer, I'm holding you hostage. Subscribe, or else he'll take his shirt off.
Hey, I do think we do have an announcement, because we have a slight change in our format tonight, right?
Yes. So we have Rhea, who is streaming from an undisclosed location because, my
evil lair.
Yeah. Things and reasons and circumstances. But she is here this week, so she will be able to play Rhea. Good stuff.
I'm cosplaying as the invisible girl from My Hero Academia.
Oh God, what is Marie doing to you then?
When we do the split screen, can it just be Marie's puppet hand and me? Like if me and Ray are talking?
Yes. Marie, you on this?
Yes.
Wow, fantastic cosplay as Rhea.
All right, this is going to be the episode that we kiss then.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, so moving along, last things last, even though I should have put this up front, if you're watching on YouTube, as always, we have the time that you can skip to where we actually start playing down in the description if you're watching this in the future, if you are watching in the present like some sort of sad non-time traveler, because I'm making that same joke for the second week in a row. Yeah, you don't get it. Anyways,
only a time traveler would get it.
Do we have any other stuff?
Keep your eyes tuned in to our channel on YouTube, because we're going to be releasing something pretty major next week, and it's something we've been super excited about and keeping close to the chest. So keep your eyes peeled on our YouTube channel for that. Otherwise, we will also reveal it on stream next Wednesday.
Yeah, so vague incentive for you to come watch next Wednesday. Be sure to be here because we're all pretty excited about it and it's cool. So why wouldn't you?
If you're a fireman who works this shift, perhaps.
That's reasonable. Yeah. Focus on saving people if that applies to you.
But more importantly, if there are animals in the fire, save them first.
You can always pause the video when you get a call.
Exactly.
Well, no, you leave it going and you just have it like in your pocket and...
But if I was that fireman, how would I watch the episode and straight down at a later date?
They have tags for that.
I think we're spiraling a bit out of control, guys.
I don't know. I think firefighters are a very big part of our demographic, and we want to make sure that we accommodate them.
Yeah.
Fair.
Can I switch seats with Alex?
Yes, I will do that quickly I will do that quickly over the intro. So.
Quick, send me your character sheet.
Yeah. Anyways, let's kick things off. And we're back. Okay. Last time on How Not to End the World, you all met Jet, the recently fishified person who...
Butt face.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kinda though. You had a deadly fight where Milo almost fell in the after crypts, deep in the underbelly of the city.
And where Lysta, Dimitri, and Rhea all just had a dance party. Mm-hmm. That's all they were doing.
I did a lot of fire, guys.
I wasn't dancing. I was demonstrating my form to intimidate him into submission.
Of course.
Of course.
And then we
I wasn't
stabbed him
trying to hit.
in the face with fire.
I believe you, Ray. You're probably a master of many techniques.
Okay. After that...
Oh, that's foreplay.
After that, the Kestrel's farce came to light in the note that you found from Mira to Brandon, and you realized that there was a traitor in your midst. After a panicked rush back to the group home where Dimitri was staying, you had a dramatic encounter with Sarah, and Satina was there too. She wasn't dramatic, except for when she was. And yeah, she got away, and
I slid down the banister.
Yeah, you slid down the banister really fast though. Like, oh boy.
I climbed out a window.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, so that was kind of the thing. We left off when Lysta was drifting off to dreamy land and found herself in a magical forest getting shouted at by loud boomy god voice.
Aunt Flo, is that you?
What?
Very bad period joke.
I mean, I know, but also an IT crowd reference.
Wow.
It had to happen eventually.
Layers.
I mean, the IT crowd reference was a period joke.
Well, yeah. It all comes together. It all wraps back in on itself. Sorry, I'm just bringing up my notes here because this is something that I must always do at the start of every game.
I once wrote a play set in the 1950s about menstruation. It was a period piece.
Gross.
And now watch, as the only person we discussed is Abby.
And then the viewer count just slowly drops.
Viewers
The
spike up.
1950s, how terrible.
Oh yes, the image of our period jokes appearing on our thumbnail in the Twitch browser page. That'll bring people in. Daughter of the Leaf, I come to you with some urgency. Sorry, Alex.
Turning volume down. Okay.
Okay. What
Sorry.
what can I do for you?
It seems you ally yourself with those who fight for the continuance of this sad state we find ourselves in, where machine and clay and brick cover our world.
I mean, clay and brick are still... I mean, yes?
I suggest you reconsider your alliances. Nothing but folly lies down the path of the Toans, where they build doomed cities atop ashes of that which they've destroyed. Your world ends with the life of your enfeebled god. Only by returning Unatoa to nature will you restore it to its former glory.
But, if... I don't see how that will revive or bring life really back. I mean, even in the parts where there aren't terrible smelly cities, not exactly flourishing.
Yes. Urgoth's influence wanes in this world. They spend their time hiding in their keep, and the world reflects this sorry state.
So then, shouldn't we be more focusing on making Urgoth stronger?
It is clear to me that down that path leads nothing but a dead end.
I don't really see how destroying the world makes it better, though, and that seems to be Ashnikor's theme.
There are plans bigger than you to handle the stewardship of this world after Urgoth passes.
Can I have those plans now?
No. I look to you to find my ally in your urban prison. You have met them. They plead with me that you might join them in their efforts to bring nature back to your desecrated patch. They yearn to end the perversion in which you live and restore the world back to its natural state. I hope you join them.
I'll think about it. I'll look into it.
Well, I leave you now, but know that I will watch and hope you push towards our shared goal of nature's triumph over the folly of Toans. You see the forest that you have been enveloped by in this dreamscape begin to fade away into, just like kind of turning into like trees turning into birds and flying away, and large plants kind of turning into leaves tumbling in the wind and stuff like that, and you find yourself in blackness before you startle awake.
So Milo sassed a god, and Lysta got sassed by a god.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Nice.
Well,
That was a good week.
Yes, this is still the first week of the campaign, guys.
pretty sure I just got told to kill all my friends. Or at the very least, betray
Lightning
them.
bolt.
Okay.
Little did you know, you may have threatened to murder me, but lightning bolt!
3 damage.
My face!
Run away!
Please don't kill me in my sleep right now.
Okay, so I'm presuming that you don't do anything after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go back to bed.
Okay. You have much more peaceful dreams of puppy dogs and rainbows and lollipops.
Nice.
And wake
I'm
refreshed.
gonna worship that god. The one with the puppy dogs and the rainbows.
And then it turns out that it was all what's your face, the anti-trickster god. I'm forgetting her. Anyways, yeah, you wake up in the morning, you're refreshed, and we're gonna cut over to Dimitri and Rhea, who are spending their time in a place somewhere.
We're staying at a new bar.
Is it in the same district?
Well, we're meeting at Milo's, which is in Rugenia, right?
No.
The next morning, we're meeting at Milo's.
Yeah, but I don't think Milo lives in the Virginia. I think Milo lives in
shop is in
the Allerin
Virginia.
district.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That is right.
Well,
Virginia. Allerin.
It's adjacent to Wet Hook, and Wet Hook's kind of where I worked. I'm familiar with the area. We could probably find a place over there, kind of cheap.
Okay, yeah.
For the 3 of us, I mean, we can get 2 rooms again. You 2 and me.
You guys didn't get 2 rooms last time.
Again. But last time we all shared a room, it was really weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, we found that gold, so I can actually get my own room this time.
Okay. Bettina and I can have a sleepover. How's that sound?
I mean, well,
Oh, that sounds lovely after such a long day.
Right? It'll be such a nice change of pace from when we normally share a room.
I've got so many good Dimitri stories to tell you once he goes to sleep.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait.
right, well, I mean, I know a shortcut, so follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
Get there. What's this place called?
You go to the Drunken Dervish.
Right on.
That's a good name.
Great name. Great name.
Yeah, this place is called, like, the
speaking of
Drunken
names,
Dervish.
weren't we gonna do secret names again?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, we don't really have to since we're over here, but I mean, why not? It's kind of fun. So, what do you want to be?
I want to be Alizarin Crimson.
Belligerent Crimson? Okay, well, I mean, I'll go with the next letter in the alphabet then. I'll be Colin Decree, C and D. So Tina, you're up.
I'll be, Danielle. Danielle, Bootstrap.
All right, Colin, Danielle, and...
You can call me Liz.
All right, sorry. I'll call you Liz.
Crimson. Miss Crimson.
Right, well, it's kind of like a rundown place, so we can just look like this, so... I stop there.
Yes, I can smell the piss from here. Why is it always piss?
I mean, you grew up in Mulgrave, so, like, come on.
I know, but I grow tired of it sometimes.
Well, maybe you can, like, buy a house in Alarin for yourself, then. I know a good doctor who might know a deal or two for you.
Yes, talk to my boss. I'm sure he'll be super thrilled to give me the raises that would require.
I thought you were going to quit that job soon, but, you know.
Not if she's about to buy a house, though.
Yeah,
I was joking about the house.
I was looking at it, but then as the next thing that I had lined up fell through. I was talking to a friend of a friend who said that he had an apprenticeship open at one of his woodworking shops, and I guess I'll have to continue picking fruits outside the city for another season.
Oh no, Satina, that's terrible.
It's fine. It's just an hour walk each day, and...
By the way, guys, I have a question, and I'm a little embarrassed. How much does a house cost?
A fortune? Like, I mean, it's not something any of us can really often afford. I mean, she's kind of getting lucky with that, even thinking about one.
Yes, unfortunately, with housing prices the way that they are, it's never going to be anything but a dream for most of us.
Oh no.
Pretty much most people in Mulgrave in those houses, they've been in their family for years, but, you know, you've seen the state they're in. They're like, need a lot of maintenance that just never gets done. But
we should focus on the positive. Like, for instance, I get to have my lovely roommates.
Yeah. And this place has drink specials. It's like something they call like snake's venom or something. So it tastes like piss, but it's actually like kind of strong. You might like it.
Could that be what we're smelling instead of actual piss?
If we think that way, yes.
Probably not, though.
All right, Liz, Danielle, shall we?
Very well. You all walk in, the door swings open, you see just like, you know, a couple of people huddled around the bar, clearly 4 or 5 drinks in, and you see the bartender kind of just lazing about, you know, over in the corner. She is a 3-foot tall, let's call it Vezin halfling.
Okay. Yeah, I'd go right over to her and be like, hey, is there any chance that there's a room available? We could just use one. And how much is it?
Yeah, well, it's 3 copper a night, and we got a room available. Last one. I mean, unless you don't mind sleeping with roaches.
Sure. And I'll try to stealthily quickly take out 3 copper and not let Rhea pay for it. And I'll pay for it myself.
Okay. Yeah, that transaction occurs.
Yeah. Cool. And then probably get drinks and hang out for the rest of the night. There's nothing pressing for the evening.
Yeah,
Dimitri's gonna chill.
we just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I can bring cards if you want to play that game. We can make do those changes that you suggested.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the cards get out and you all set in for a charming night of trying to forget what just happened. Apparently, sans alcohol this time. Wait, no, you said you ordered drinks. Never mind.
Yeah, 100%.
The only thing that I really, really want out of this is you promised me other embarrassing Dimitri stories, and I need to hear at least one. After we split off into our separate rooms before Satina and I go to bed.
Dimitri goes to bed and passes out pretty quickly.
Okay. So, there was this one time, right? Where Dimitri was in another prank war with Brandon and some of our friends, right? So he thought he was being pretty clever. He got some mixture of various fluids, and it was pretty caustic. It smelled awful, but of course we were in the orphanage, so everything smelled awful, right? And so, it was time to get ready for group story time. We were a little bit on the older side for this, but, it's still young kids, so we decided to join in. And he secretly tries to smear this caustic fluid over the seat of Brandon, and he pulls this off. But little did he know that in the 10 minutes between when he walked away, Brandon spotted this trap and switched the chair with the place where Zylstra was sitting. And let's just say that Dimitri was not able to walk straight for a week.
How rambunctious.
Okay, that's... yes. So, I see though that you two have been getting along very well recently.
Yeah, he's so nice.
Yeah, go and mute your
Probably my best friend.
headphone.
I've never had a friend before. Now I have 2. Well, and I guess Lysta and Pyotr and Milo are my friends too, but...
Oh yes, they were the ones that were with you earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they seemed like they were very good friends, so I'm glad that you have found those other people. I know that you didn't really have anyone when you got out of the monastery.
Yeah, they're really reliable, and we fight monsters together. And that's pretty fun.
So this might be a little awkward, but I get the feeling that Dimitri might, be a little enthusiastic about your friendship. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's so nice to hear. I'm also so enthusiastic about our friendship. But no, I don't get what she's saying.
Oh, honey. I mean,
biggest eyes right now looking into her.
Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriends in the monastery? Does that ever happen?
I mean, it happens to some people.
Well,
but not really anyone. Not until you go out on your seeking.
Well, anyways, I guess just be careful. I wouldn't want Dimitri to accidentally get hurt. You two seem so good together, and you've been a really positive influence on him.
I don't want Dimitri to get hurt either. I promise I will protect him. I know things are scary right now, and someone seems to be out to get us, but I won't let him get hurt.
Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to know that you are keeping an eye out for him. And of course, the night goes on. You two continue to chat over a few drinks, but that's kind of like the highlight.
Yeah.
And yeah, that covers everyone's night. You all arise in the morning. Do your various
It is now
things.
what day?
It is
the third Stein of the Lake, I'm pretty sure.
yes, the third Stein of the Lake.
Oof.
We're back on to the top of the week.
And am no longer inspired in my alchemy. Goodbye, sweet, sweet bonus.
Now, quick poll for chats and stuff. Should I listen to the gods that talk to me?
Yeah, so I actually was messing around with the. We probably don't have time to check it. We do have a suggestion box for the stream now, so I would still suggest putting your stuff in the chat because that's a bit more visible for us. Should Lysta betray the party?
I mean, she should definitely sleep on it first.
I think she just did.
Yeah, and it was all lollipops and rainbows and puppy dogs.
I think that means yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake
I
up.
mean, it was all positive after I went back to sleep.
Just wakes up with a weird expression on his face. Why am I afraid?
Yeah. So does this come up over whatever you and Milo share in the morning? Whatever moments come up?
Oh my god, I
Probably
desperately
not.
want them to both talk about their divine experiences.
Hey, so I had this really weird moment in your house. Like, I think a god talked to me. Oh my god, that happened to me too.
I'd probably be like, oh, I should move.
It's your house, dude. Ghost in your house.
I think your house might be a holy site now.
It might be.
Or did you leave one of those chemicals in your basement slightly uncorked and maybe you guys are just having vivid hallucinations?
Maybe.
CO2 poisoning.
Party of Milo's.
And then it turns out that it was Volex the whole time. For the uninformed, Volex is the drug god.
That's how they get you.
Yep. He terrorized the enemy forces with hallucinations and nightmares, and then he also helped his allies foretell the future with hallucinations and nightmares.
Swings both ways, man.
Well,
both ways.
I mean, if that's what works, I guess. That's terrifying. No, I don't want that to happen to me at all. Like, please no.
I have to work today, but I'm already in Wet Hook, so I can get up an hour late.
I think Milo and Lysta probably just like chat about like medicine and shit over breakfast.
Yeah. We probably have a chit chat on the various applications of different herbs.
Okay.
I'll actually probably check to see how your stores are, and if you need anything else, I'll fill in a request form with my guild to replenish our medicinal herbs.
Question: does the Drunken Dervish provide a continental breakfast?
I mean, we have some stale bread.
Shit. I'm going to get up a little bit early and go steal some fresh fruit. The mango stand I usually take stuff from and bring back to Raya is over here in Wet Hook, so I'm gonna go there quickly.
Stealth.
My mangoes!
Just steal from the
Not
same
bad.
cart every
My
day. I
cabbages.
feel like they're gonna figure it out eventually.
That's going to be a 17.
Okay. With a 17, you do indeed manage to pull the wool over the eyes of
I feel like eventually they're just gonna like leave a trap inside of their mangoes, and you're just gonna like go to grab one, and it's just gonna be like, oh.
There's like 8 mango merchants I steal from each one different times.
And then they all band together.
That is a huge mango surplus, just saying.
Well, he's talking about the whole city's worth of mango merchants. So
That's still a lot of mango merchants.
That is
Maybe there's like
of mangoes.
maybe there's 2 or 3 guys that are all working for the same supplier.
And then it turns out
sell only mangoes.
And then it turns out that Satina's just really proficient at picking fruits.
It's all her.
It's all her.
Yeah, that's
There's like
funny.
a mango
You
stand on
steal
every
from the
corner.
people that pay her. Good job, buddy.
Maybe that's why they can't afford to give her a raise.
Don't make things circle around like this. There's no evidence of anything.
The poverty was inside the house the whole time.
Anyway, I go steal a mango and I want to get back right when I think that the girls would be waking up.
Yes. You
gonna
hear
do it.
as you leave with your mango, my mangoes!
2
And-
mangoes, 1 kiwi, 2 apples.
Okay. You return. And
He returns the fruit basket, apparently.
oh, Dimitri, you're back. Where did you happen to?
I brought some breakfast.
I see that.
Satina,
Simultaneously, a little thing of Cracker Barrel
Satina,
cheese.
just
with a
sitting
cheese
there.
knife has appeared
I
in it.
pick fucking fruit all day. Why do you think I want to see more fruit?
I see they were having a sale down at the fruit stands.
Yeah,
Did they give you the
5-finger
five-finger discount again?
the 5-finger discount, it was just like a silver or 2, yeah.
She gives Rhea
They
a
really
look.
just give a discount to everyone who has 5 fingers? What if someone had their finger chopped off? That would be so sad.
Well, then it's
Oh
a
yes, it's
4-finger
a
discount.
it's a very, very discriminatory measure. I suggest you bring it up with City Hall. Talk about them ending the 5-finger discount.
Should I really? I have a meeting with one of the Council of 17.
I'm eyeing Satina really hard in the face.
Yes, be sure to bring up by name how much Dimitri benefits from this and how it's so sad that other people can't.
Well, I mean, a 5-finger discount's just kind of, it's really just a joke, right? So, let's be it.
Oh no, it's a very serious thing. Don't let him diminish your cause.
Can I please just roll to see which one I believe in this scenario?
Go ahead.
I don't know what I should roll or what the result should mean. I'm thinking I'm just gonna roll a D100 and tell you what it is,
Yeah,
and then
let's
you can
go.
just decide.
Let's go. High is Satina and low is Dimitri, and you can decide what those numbers are.
And prime is roll again.
No.
In Prime is you have to choose now.
Yes.
I rolled low. I rolled 26, so not prime either.
Dang.
I trust Dimitri.
Oh,
Maybe the
begrudgingly.
people disappearing are more important, though.
Well, don't worry.
so-
We can shove this for later.
Yeah, like, after everything's kind of, like, fixed up and back to normal, we can,
Yes, then we can address Dimitri's 5-finger discount.
well, maybe the 5-finger discount won't exist then or something, I don't know.
Oh, is it seasonal?
Yeah. Only for, specific fruits.
Yes, I hear that.
It's really hard for melons.
Yes, once the larger, plumpler fruits come out, then the merchants get a little bit stingier with it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll have to get around with the cart. Aren't I right, Satina?
Yes.
Well, this
Anyway.
mango's tasty.
Well, yeah, that's why I got 2. Right? Satina, the apples are yours if you'd like, and we can split the kiwi.
Very well. I get kind of tired of fruit, what with, my midday snacks, but...
No, these are the ones you
I
pick,
don't feel
actually.
going
Do you
out
remember
to
this
that still. Or that bread does not look scrumptious.
Dimitri only goes up. Did Tina pick this one? It's no good then.
It's the other reason why she can't get a raise.
Anyway, though, I have to work today. But what time are we meeting the doctor, Rhea?
I believe it was in 2 days we were going to meet up. Maybe it was.
Was it?
No, I thought it was like the next morning.
I thought it was like gonna be today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to do that right now.
No. I'm going to work today. It's.
Oh, you can be late.
I mean,
Yeah. Don't go to work.
it's just a meeting,
I'm not
right?
there.
I mean,
Work is
well, the fucking DJ skips out all the time. I can do like one day, right?
Yes, I'm sure it will be fine.
What's your gain in this, Tina? What?
Roll
Why
a
are you
perception
smiling
check.
like that?
A what?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, she's fucking with you. You can just see the twinkle of mischievousness in her eyes.
You know,
Tina, you're sassy today.
I need
There
to
are
repay you
openings.
for all the excitement yesterday. What can I say?
I know there
I
are
like
openings
this
at the
idea.
docks, Tina, and I'll pay you maybe like a silver more.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just teasing her back about working at picking fruits, and she could just work at the docks and take my job.
Oh, I don't think I could compete quite as much on the pissing contests.
Literally.
Yes, I've been working on my angling, but I just
No, stop.
Stop.
Fine.
Oh, this makes you uncomfortable?
Makes Dimitri uncomfortable.
Evan can do that all night long.
Oh,
Let's
Ooh,
get back
boy.
into character. This got weird.
Blink, blink. What?
What just
Okay.
happened? Why?
And I'm gonna go to Milo because that's what we said we'd do.
Yeah. Where are you going, Dimitri?
I'm just gonna play hooky from work.
Okay. Pyotr, where are you going?
I'm gonna say to Sasha, all right, I'm going to the doctor's house. I'll be back tonight. If anything happens, get out through the window and you know where to meet up.
Sounds good. Sorry, my mind just blanked. So you're leaving Sasha where?
At home.
Okay. I don't have
Locking the door,
Not
telling
worth
her not to open it for anybody.
Okay.
Rocco's totally gonna come over.
Oh yeah.
They're totally gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
a date.
They're gonna make out.
Oh yeah.
On the way, I'll just quickly comment to Rhea.
So Tina doesn't seem phased at all by what happened last night, and I mean, she's seen a lot, so it's not odd. Just in case,
This is
I
her
don't know. I
method of
think
coping.
she was being a little bit. I think she was hiding some of her unsettledness in
yeah,
humor this morning and last night.
That's kind of how she kind of gets over things. She kind of met doing like pranks and stuff, and she thought they were funny right when she got there, so it's kind of how we became friends.
That makes sense. Sometimes it's hard to focus on the bad stuff, and it's better to stay positive.
Yeah, and
Worrying about the bad stuff isn't going to make it go away.
I mean, half the bad stuff you can't do anything about there, so and the other half is just like hard. So anyway, we're almost there.
Yes, you find yourself at the doorstep of Milo's place.
I made muffins.
The scent of
Share?
the scent of
Do we smell them?
Yes, you
Assuming
do.
we don't stab
I
you
don't even knock, dude.
for
I
coming
walk
to
right
the
in.
door.
The door would be locked.
He smells it. He starts floating through the air after it.
Yes.
The door's locked.
Yeah, the door would be locked.
Damn it.
He cartoon floats
Pick
face
the
first
lock.
into the door.
I do not pick the lock. I know this guy.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Yeah. I'll come and get the door.
Do we
and
get into attack
You'll
position?
see like and somebody peek out the blinds first, and then I'll come over and open the door.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That happens.
It's like warm inside right now because I have the blinds cold, like drawn, but candles lit, and the oven is hot. I made muffins.
Pyotr, you arrive on the doorstep now-ish.
Pyotr's already inside in a chair. He's got a muffin in hand. Hey guys, how you doing? Milo didn't know he was there.
That's not how that works.
Pyotr will knock on the door.
Yeah, I would have let you.
I don't have that kind of rolls yet.
You're level 2.
Give it a bit.
I peek out the window first, and then I come and open the door. It's warm inside. You may want to remove your jacket.
He made
He'll remove his
muffins.
jacket. Smells good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Ray, have you not had a muffin before, or have you?
Well, I mean,
Holy shit.
I go get 2 muffins.
Yeah. They're like corn muffins.
I also made a bit of dill bread.
Oh, you said
Say
you were staying
dill
at
bread?
home.
Dill, yes.
Huh.
Bread with dill. It
I've
tastes
had dill
delicious.
and bread before.
It's delicious.
Is that like another breakfast item?
I mean, it's bread with a dill herb in it, so it kind of can be for any day. It's definitely on the savory side.
Sure.
I'll take a piece of dill bread.
So you all spend some time awkwardly dancing around the issue that has brought you all together,
So
Yeah.
as we've demonstrated, and then you get down to brass tacks.
So, we got a bit of a problem.
Sarah fucking betrayed us.
Yes, and I believe that they know where most of us live right now.
Well, yes, we kind of brought Sarah around a lot.
yeah, she kind of stayed in my room. So I think she definitely knows where I live.
I mean, she's been here before.
She definitely
so-
knows where this house is.
I was threatened here one night.
Oh my goodness, do you think it was her that threatened you?
I honestly don't know. I
What did
wouldn't be
you
able to
just
match her handwriting.
Say again? It did say something about the fanged serpent, didn't it?
Is this a prompt for me to retrieve it?
Why not?
Unless
No.
you can confirm that it was.
I don't remember
No,
offhand.
no, it basically just told me to keep my nose out of their business or else they would destroy everything that I held dear.
Oh yeah, I thought it was signed by like the serpent.
Abe.
No, the line was our fang is sharp and and our reach is long. Our fang is as sharp as our reach is long.
So that just screams that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does scream the twisted fang. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it might have been Sarah.
I mean,
I'm thinking getting us a hideout, a place where we can go that isn't known to them yet, might be a good idea.
but we were told
Accelerating the
that,
timetable on that plan I've had with Dimitri here.
Yeah, you
that
had.
we could get to the hideout from Zylstra's, didn't they?
No, a hideout for us.
No, I
Yeah,
mean their
you had
hideout.
a plan to like hide victims and such, and I mean, if they're just gonna betray us, I mean, we can use that, all right?
I mean, I'm fairly certain I can secure this place well enough. I don't know if we need it. This is a hideout.
I mean, but they would still be here because they just know. I mean, if it
Well,
was
yeah.
secure or not, right?
Well, we can go and attack them straight head on, though, if we want. We know where they are.
Attack.
We could barely handle one of them. I don't think I want to handle a group of them yet. Unless we bar the doors and set the place on fire.
Well, what are we going to do about all the orphans at Zylstra's place? I mean, they're right over the den.
Well, we have a choice to make. Either try and recruit them to our side and hope they're not already turned, or...
How do you recruit
No, we'll just
fucking
keep them on our
12-year-olds?
side. If we don't even let them hear about it, they won't even make that decision to join them, however that happens or something. But
Also,
the question is whether they're all ready.
we have no idea where to put these
Okay.
12-year-olds.
Is this Zylstra in on it?
no.
Probably, yes.
I've never met her.
Well, when
We don't
met,
know.
When Pyotr and I met her, she said that she explicitly gave a list of people to the Twisted Fang
What
for
list
them
of
to
people?
recruit. Yeah, here.
List of graduates of her school.
I'll hand you the list that was written up.
Has all my friends on it. All right.
Yeah.
I look at the list and
that she told
Dimitri's face goes like, what the fuck?
She told the Twisted Fang that all of those people would be good candidates.
Fuck all.
So
Is my name on this list?
No.
Okay. Is Satina's name on this list?
No. Well,
Okay.
I thought it
no.
was.
Maybe. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look it up right now.
No, those are the important ones.
I know all of these people. All of them are like around my same age. We were
It was Sarah, Mowgli, Farah, and Nathan that I had.
Yeah.
And you said there were other names on the list, but those are the ones.
Those
that
are the
stood out.
4 I gave him.
Yeah.
Right on.
I mean, last I heard of Nathan, he left the orphanage right after I did. I thought he was getting into woodworking or something.
I mean, he might still have. Like I said, these names were given for them to recruit. Doesn't mean they successfully recruited them. Well, besides Sarah, we definitely know that one was a success.
I don't know where they are. I mean, I can try to find where they're at. Nathan and Mowgli.
Well,
And
we should cross
Sarah?
Sarah's name off this list.
Yeah.
We know where she stands.
I don't know why you have to talk like that, but I guess
Well,
you're right.
she ran away when we asked her if she knew who the Kestrel was, and then when she denied it and it was clear she was lying, she jumped out a fucking window. It was pretty high up. I feel like that's pretty telling.
Milo's
That's a pretty
gonna
extreme reaction.
pull out a piece of parchment, write the name Sarah, and then in parentheses behind it, Kestrel ?
Oh
Close it.
man, are we getting one of those pin boards going like with the?
That's totally what we're gonna start doing.
Awesome.
Oh, also need a piece of paper. The one who watches the fire? ? Put that somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Just kinda there.
Don't know who they are. Seem to be sending us weird letters.
If I had to guess, I'd say they're enemies of the Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do we
But
find
they're
them?
friends of ours is a separate issue.
Well, perhaps it's time for us to find that out.
Well,
I'd say that we could seek out the one who watches the fire, or seek out the rest of the names on this list.
I have to go find these names. I might have an idea where Mowgli lives, but I don't know. I haven't seen Farah or Nathan for 3 or 4 years.
Well, we can split up. I don't really know much about the city, but...
How long ago did Madame Zosa say that she got this list or gave it away? Like recently?
She said, was it 6 months ago?
Months.
I don't know if she said how long ago. Yeah.
I vaguely remember her saying
I
one, but
am looking.
I think that's a list that she wrote down for you of all the names she told them over time. Like,
Yeah, let's go. Oh, here it is. 1 year ago.
Shit, it might be. I don't know.
Do I know of a place? Is there like a public records place that I would know about where you can like maybe find someone? Or is it just like going on the street and asking people?
So the city government is not in a good state, and as a result, you might find records on somebody, but there are a lot of people who slip through the cracks.
Okay. Good to know.
There is a government records office though.
I mean, I can start searching in the government records office or something to get an idea on where they might be, but that's my best idea on where to start with that.
Yeah, since we're name dropping it, let's call it the Marin Archives.
Marin Archive.
Or
The Marchives, if you will.
Aquilin Archives. Sorry.
Oh,
There you go, Akila.
dang it. There goes the Marchives.
The Aquarchives.
The Quarkives.
Ooh.
What district is it in?
It is in the Ladare district, as you might expect.
Well,
I
Milo,
can go
you
with you
think
to
what
help
I'm
you look
thinking?
through everything.
Oh, yeah, we could do
Heist?
that. I was
Heist?
almost-
book heist.
Heist? No,
Heist.
people.
Heist?
Milo going through and being a whiz at bureaucracy, you mean?
Well, that's just no fun.
Go in and fill out all the right paperwork and make sure we can access these files.
Yeah, I've got the Mission
Yes.
Impossible music queued up here. No, I don't.
Or just ask the receptionist for help.
They'll just ask you to get back in the line. I've tried that before.
Oh man, is Rail learning?
I mean, I'm already skipping work, so I mean, I can go do that after this. But it's in what shitty.
I mean, there's probably a lot of records. It'd probably be faster if we all went,
we could
or
do
anyone
that.
who
Yeah.
can.
I'm gonna be going around. One, I'm gonna turn in my 12-hour notice to my employer because I don't want to get ambushed at work.
Turn off my GPS so they can't track me.
Exactly.
Take the
I'm gonna
battery
go-
out of my
yeah.
phone.
Okay, so you do that. You go in.
And I'm
you-
also going to look around for, and I'm gonna look through the the Regina district, the Alarin district, not Alarin, Moogray district, and Bryanstone for an empty warehouse.
empty
Like,
warehouse.
looking like hopefully pretty abandoned.
I've got another one for your list that we know the name of. The Blood Mother is Mira. I'm pretty sure Mira was the Blood Mother. Or was Mira the niece of the Blood Mother?
She's the niece of the Blood Mother.
I don't know, Amira.
So first, you do know of so roll a society check first.
Me?
No, Pyotr.
Oh.
Pyotr, okay. Hey, I actually rolled good for once. Hooray!
All right, that's it for the
22
Yes, you can have your pick.
of the 3 districts.
Yeah.
Let's go with Regina. It's big. It's gonna be hard to find. Hide in the mass of poor people.
Yeah. So
Also, nobody's gonna care if we take a warehouse there.
Yeah, you begin your search, and you're having you're feeling there's a pep in your step.
I know we can just use that warehouse.
Yeah.
That we
That
found.
abandoned warehouse I found when I was doing parkour last week.
I was gonna say the warehouse that we got all of the random trinkets from that they also use.
There's a map and everything.
That's a flex move. Oh, you know your old base we're using now.
I mean, if you want, you can. It's there.
No.
You know what? Would it be a good reason for them not to check it
Well,
if they
okay.
thought they already abandoned it?
See, that works, except that it doesn't beat just any other random one anonymity.
No.
Because it's a place you know about. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so spring in your step, you have almost no problem at all doing the rounds, and you manage to find several warehouses that look like good candidates, but you pick the best one that's in the Regina district. You got a good feeling about this one. It is big yet nondescript. It is abandoned but still intact, and with a minimum of rats.
Oh,
Some
more
rats,
rats.
sure,
That'd be more
but a
food.
minimum.
We need to find more food supply then. Darn. Cockroaches and rats, good sources of protein.
You're kidding, right?
No, they're not. They are terrible sources of protein, and I cannot let that go.
I feel upset.
Like, there's barely any meat on them.
Like I've heard of one instance of this where people were like, you know what? Let's just eat rats. You know when that happened? During the siege of Paris.
Bear Grylls eats rats, so that's.
If only there were grasshoppers. Those are actually a really good source of a lot of stuff.
Well, most
All right.
bugs are good sources of protein.
Meanwhile, with the rest of the party going through records.
Yeah.
So we'll just eat the fleas off the rats.
Smash cut over
What
to
do-
the records office. Make a
What do I
bureaucracy
need to
check.
do to search for some records of these people?
So you approach the records office, and it is the Aquilin Archives, and it is a large, very stately building built in the typical architectural style for government buildings, you know, large white marble and like pillars everywhere, even though they're completely unnecessary. You walk in, and there's the usual like set of receptionists that are handling people's requests, and that is where you will interface
Hi,
with
we'd
this
like
building.
To see the white pages.
Cool. Question. Can I have like a list of the names of the people we're looking for?
Yes.
Like written out first and last names. And then
I don't think they have last names.
can I also write out like an extra few names with that as well?
Just like random
Like-
names?
Like people that I would know of, or like people that had been to my clinic before, so that I would actually have real names.
To disguise
Okay.
his purposes.
Yes,
Yes.
you do that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up, and as I ask for the records, I'm doing research for the Physicians Guild on possible genetic disorders, and I need to check out these people and their ancestry.
Did you take me and Rhea
I'm
and
also
Lysta
there.
with you?
I think we're all there except for Pyotr.
Yeah.
Lysta doing the full hood on,
All right.
Towering
head
over
down,
everyone.
towering over everyone.
I'd like to propose something. I'd like to propose that we just give Milo expert proficiency in lore bureaucracy. Because he's really good at it.
Let's call it proficient. You can have just cuz.
Yes.
Lore is such a niche skill that
I'm gonna add it to my skills.
Yeah.
I have warfare and
I'll screw it up, I'll take
midwifery
it.
right now.
Ooh, you're a midwifer.
Yes.
A midwifer, otherwise known as a midwife.
Not a full whiffer.
Yeah, the offer stands for anybody else. If you can make a solid case why you should have that lore, why not?
I feel like I'm working on it, but I definitely don't have it yet.
Yeah.
Let me go look
I will
up
study
what
with
lores
Milo.
there is, because there's about 20 million and a half.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. So, anyways, Milo, you reach the front desk and the fee for fetching records is 2 copper per entry.
Cool. I'm gonna hand her 1 gold.
Okay, that is enough for 5.
Will that be enough for
Oh wait,
50?
no, that would be 50. Yes,
Yeah.
that is enough for 50.
So I'm gonna like hand her a list of 10 names and then wait expectantly for my change.
Okay.
Always just walk into places.
Yeah, you
like,
get change and then
There's seriously
exactly what
just
to do.
genealogy lore. Also, fun fact, there's a library lore. So how good are you at libraries?
Genealogy is holy lore.
I actually almost took that one. Library lore instead of midwifery.
Can I have farming lore and lore forests?
You can have one of those.
I will have farming lore.
Okay. Anyways, Milo, let's go through the names in order. How are you like arranging these?
I'm going to do one of my first clinic ones first.
Okay.
Second, one of the people from the list. 2 more clinic. Then 1 list. So like clinic, list, clinic.
I'm up to
list.
5.
Yeah, that's the first 5. And then a clinic, list, clinic, list.
Okay, so the first clinic name you get is a miss. But the first list name is a hit, and we'll call that one Nathan.
Cool.
Then clinic is a miss. Third clinic is a miss. Second list is a miss. And then the fourth clinic is a miss. Third list is a hit. We'll call that one Mowgli. And the one after that is also a hit. We'll call that one, I'm blanking on the names that I put on there.
Yeah.
Which one?
Farah.
Farah is the last one.
And miss. And hit. So you get your clinic records for
Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan Bigley.
Cool.
Big John.
Yes.
Yeah,
Big
Jonathan
John.
Bigley, then Nathan, Mowgli, and Farah.
He's half Vezin on his mom's side.
Awesome. Am I allowed to just take the records, or do I have to copy them down?
You have to copy them down. As for what you get, for Nathan, you get a record of employment. He was working as a apprentice to some shipwrights for 3 months about half a year ago. As well as a fine for a noise complaint that he received about 2 months after his apprenticeship ended.
Does it say the address?
Yes, it is in the Redwood district. As for Mowgli, you find a record that is an application to put his name in for a recent elected office. There's like, you know, a clerk, judge's clerk that gets elected for some reason. He put his name in for that. And that's all you find for him. For Farah, you find 3 citations for public disruptions. And also a license for running a dog breeding thing.
I thought you were gonna say fruit stand, and I was like, did Dimitri run another friend out of business?
They're my close friends.
As for Jonathan Bigley is one of your wealthier patrons, and as a result, you turn up a bunch of records as just like business licenses and a bunch of other nonsense.
Cool. I'm going to copy a few things down from Bigley's so it doesn't look as suspicious. But then I'm also going to copy down everything from Nathan, Mowgli, and Farah. And then I'll return the records as pristinely as possible.
Okay. Yes. And the one thing that you do notice between all of these is that the records stop coming. Like, you don't see any records that are newer than 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Jonathan Bigley, Big John.
Yeah, I'll thank the people there, and then I'll wander back over to our friends over here.
Okay.
Just sitting at a table.
I mean, I'm assuming there's a waiting area.
What do you think 10 down is?
10 down?
Yeah.
What do you mean 10 down?
Yeah, on this crossword that I found.
It
says the god that is most known for facts.
Facts? Oh, I don't know. I haven't done a puzzle for like 10 years.
Ooh, can I roll knowledge religion and see if I know?
The god or guard? God? Yes, you can roll a knowledge religion.
Or just religion, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a 16.
Most known for facts. You picked the one that I forgot the name of earlier, Marit.
I know, that's why it was in my head.
Why would you do that? No, it's Nalu.
Yes.
It's Nalu.
That makes sense.
Out of the name, I guess. How many more names is that until you're done? You've been doing that for like...
What?
How long until Milo's done?
I don't know. That's why I started it.
As if on cue, I walk over
Yep.
with a short stack of papers in hand.
But I do need to figure out what 13 across is. It starts with an S, and then I'm missing like 2 letters in the middle, and then I think it says this band member is most well known for eating 6 fish in one sitting.
Obviously, George Harrison. Anyway, Milo, could you come help Lysta do this whatever puzzle thing? She's been like frustrated for 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
I don't need to finish it. It's fine. I was just bored.
I'm sorry that took so long. There was a bit to copy down, and then he'll like fold the papers and stick them inside his
Just
inside
tried
coat
to
pocket.
do a group activity, Dimitri, while we were waiting.
The sheet you were doing on was kind of small, so...
Anyways.
Read upside down.
That's why I was asking the questions out loud.
Milo, I mean... You would go somewhere else and talk about that? You just stuffed it in your pocket.
I would prefer to talk about it elsewhere. Should we just go back to my place?
I mean, I think the only other really option is either at Pyotr's place, and don't think he would appreciate that.
I'm want to be out in public right now.
Back to Milo's house.
Back indoors. I'll go ahead and immediately just burn Bigley's file.
Okay.
What's that?
I asked for some extra names so that it wouldn't be suspicious who I was looking for. And after I finish burning it, we'll pull out the things that I wrote down on Nathan, Mowgli, and Farah.
Well, they all seem to end 6 months ago, so I'm guessing that they're all a part of the That's in the World gang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of that mentor for the shipwright thing, but I mean, I haven't seen that guy for a while either.
Well, take a look at what they're doing, because Nathan working as a shipwright could grant him access to the docks at Bryanstone. That's where we found a warehouse.
Speaking of
Mowgli.
warehouses, Pyotr appears on the scene.
He comes into the chimney.
Yes. Now he knocks at the door,
Now.
and then you let him in.
Get stuck halfway down. Guys?
Help!
Milo's fire is lit and is like burning.
Don't know how Santa does this.
Yeah, we let Pyotr in.
Where have you been?
Scouting around. I think I have a likely place for us to be able to use.
Oh, wonderful. Should I start packing?
If you're willing to stay there, heck yeah.
I just got access to a bath.
I mean, I don't want to leave, but
Right, so here it says, Nathan was shipwright half a year ago, so 6 months.
and then
Bentley applied
there was
for
a
an elected-
noise complaint 2 months after that.
in the Redwood
in
district.
Redwood.
So I didn't know he had moved up there.
Yeah. Mowgli has a surprisingly short record for someone who filled out an application to be an elected official.
How old is that application? What is that? Is it 6 months or longer?
6 months. 6 months ago.
Odd, and then looks like
And
Farrah's getting in a lot of trouble.
And then Farah has 3 citations for public disruptions. And then a license for a dog breeder.
We have been running into a lot of evil dogs.
It's awfully fucking suspicious. All of them kind of point this way.
Do you see how these all fit together, right? The only thing that scares me more than the dogs is that if Mowgli's application, that could explain why the Tarnas have been harassing on the streets.
I know they have money and can pay for them.
Yes.
Well, I just thought their leaders were assholes.
Yeah, the Tarnas aren't. They're not great.
I know, I've met Calyx.
So all of them have been working underground for the Twisted Fang for at least 6 months, maybe even longer.
At least, yes.
But this note says you have Nathan's address in the Redwood district. I mean, that's the only address you have here.
And that is the most recent one.
Well, I think we should check it out then. Outside of we know how to get into the base, we don't exactly have any more leads. And I don't really know how we can slowly draw them out.
Well, should we get settled at the warehouse, or?
I mean, yeah, it's midday. I mean, I didn't check into work, so.
We need to consolidate our own resources, sap theirs away, and wait for them to make a mistake.
They have nearly infinite we don't know where their resources are. We do know that they're in league with the government, apparently, or at least the militia force of the government. How are we
There is one
supposed to
resource that
sap
seemed
them
particularly
away?
keen. There's one resource that seemed particularly keen on acquiring and exploiting, and seems to be the key to reviving their fell god. People.
Okay, well,
We can keep them from getting new people from Madame Zolstra's, then
I don't think they're just getting people from Madame Zilstra's.
Getting them from everywhere, but they're getting kids from Zilstra's, and I mean,
Also,
we do what we can.
we're a small group. So I'm saying, I think we should just hit them head on.
We can't take on.
what?
We can barely take on one of
We
them.
won't be alone. We'll have hopefully an entire druid circle on our side once I go and inform Morak that we know who's doing this.
Well, if you can get us backup, then sure.
how long does it take you to go inform this Morak person?
She lives right next to Pyotr.
They're just gonna shoot you a look with that one.
Oh. In town. Oh. Well, I guess this might work out then. Rhea, you want to go get our stuff? Grab Satina?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go inform Morak.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go show you guys to the place.
You could probably describe it to Dimitri, and he knows where it is if it's in Virginia.
Yes, Pyotr, please describe it to Dimitri.
Okay, well, you know the.
Take a left and you go straight for 2 blocks.
Do you want me to actually give a description?
Yeah, if you want to tack any details onto it, go ahead.
If you pass Wells Street, you've gone too far.
Well, it's 3 streets over from the 2nd Street channel. It's in the Virginia district. It's kind of a bit out of the way. There's no streets that are directly by it. It's kind of like weird in a back alley sort of thing.
It's one of the only warehouses in the district to have running water and toilets.
Is there 2
Yeah,
broken
it's actually got lighting too.
Yes. There's 2 broken lamps across the street, right?
Correct.
I think I know where that is. Yeah, we'll meet you over there and then find it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do Morok first.
I rolled a nat 20 on a Keelan Lord to know exactly where it is.
I'm gonna head with I'm gonna head with Lysta just because I'm heading right next door to Morok, so I might as well go with.
And yeah, Dimitri, if you want to tack any more details onto the warehouse, go ahead, either features or neighborhood.
I mean, there was a deli shop that was across the street once, right between the 2 light posts. It was called the red sandwich shop or something, because one of the lights always kind of flickered-ish, and it was like red when the clouds would go behind it or something. But
I'm imagining these lamps being like lanterns, not electric.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but when the flame flickered,
the
flames flicker. That's what flames do.
When it was flickering intensely, like if a breeze passed by and it like...
Dimitri thinks...
Or if the oil was running low.
Dimitri has 20/20 vision, guys.
Okay.
Anyways, switching over to Morok's place with Lysta and Pyotr.
Oh, knock. Open the door and walk in.
Oh,
Morok.
surprised to see you here.
Yeah, actually I got in contact with Corvus. He said that he hasn't been getting your messages and that his familiar was getting attacked. Periodically.
Oh, well, I can't say I'm surprised that he'd say something like that.
But other news, we are 100% sure that the Twisted Fang are the ones causing the blood tide. They are apparently trying to awaken and draw an old goddess back into the world called Valis, who was sealed away. And that is what's causing the blood tide, is every time they make a sacrifice to her to wake her up and make her more powerful, it causes the blood tides. And we're pretty sure we know where the base is. It's underneath an orphanage run by a Madame Zylstra.
It seems you've discovered a lot recently.
Yes. So yeah, we were hoping that maybe you could gather the rest of your druid circle up and we could do something about that.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I can do. Pyotr, can you give us a second?
Sure.
Druid stuff.
Pyotr's gonna walk out of the room and go back to his room and then try to eavesdrop through the wall.
He's gonna go grab a cup.
Go ahead and roll your perception.
19.
Okay, with a 19, you will be able to hear through the wall.
Elf ears. For once they come in handy.
Yeah, just like awkwardly trying to squish your elf ear into the cup. Sure.
Elf ear cups.
Sasha, I'm trying to listen.
So, I was wondering if you had any opinion of what we should do about the blood tides, now that we know what their cause is.
Well, I think that if we take down the cult that is making the sacrifices, they'll go away.
Okay, that might be, a little, ambitious, perhaps. I learned some similar things from Jediah. Maybe not the exact details, but I was wondering if maybe we figured out a way to just make the blood tide stop without necessarily having to go to the effort of stopping this cult. That might be a little more expedient.
Do you have something in mind? As far as I know, it's the rituals that are doing this. It's causing an extra kind of echo effect.
Well, there's some ancient magic that I've become aware of recently that might be able to help dull the impact of this being coming back into our world.
And so wait, you knew that they were trying to summon a goddess back into the world?
Well, like I said, I didn't have the exact details, but I was doing some research. Go ahead and roll perception.
Pyotr, if shit goes down, tell me you're gonna Kool-Aid Man through this wall.
You know what? These walls are shitty enough. I could.
14.
Okay. You think that's not the full story.
Are you... I'm sorry, some things just don't make sense. How would you have found a ritual that specifically dulls the impact of a goddess coming through if you didn't know that that was the cause?
Well, I've been in regular contact with some of the higher ranking druids from my circle, and I've also have a bit of history dealing with occult rituals like this. This isn't the first time that they've caused trouble, so I happen to come across these rituals.
If you knew all this, why even bother asking for assistance from the other circles?
Well, I didn't know any of this until recently. In fact, it was only yesterday that I found some of the research on what I've been talking about.
But it sounds like you already had a contact that told you pretty much all of the things that I found out.
Yeah, so I mentioned that I've been talking with Jediah.
Who is this Jediah? I would like to meet him.
Okay, I think I can arrange that. He's down by the docks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But he's...
Where in particular?
He has a regular job over by Mumble, wherever Yimitri works.
Working Wet Hook at the
Yeah, and
Wet Hook docks.
but honestly, he spends most of his time at the bar.
But, okay. So I realized that...
Jediah spends all of his time at the bar.
Maybe.
Same place.
Is Dirty Joe a bad guy?
Joe Daya.
It's totally Dirty Joe.
JD, same guy that keeps skipping work for Dimitri.
It's my fucking best friend at work.
I've been sitting on this for so long, guys.
I'm tickled.
It doesn't, like, really matter that much, but it's been fun to sit on.
I don't know, it's just... Shouldn't you still be invested in trying to stop this cult? It's... What this goddess breaking through is doing is... hurting nature. It's breaking down the natural laws.
Based on my research, I think that the effects of that are due mostly to the profane nature of the ritual rather than the goddess herself.
Well, shouldn't we still stop them then?
I just wonder, if that's the best thing to do.
Why?
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, man. I'm not even in the room, so I'm gonna have to wipe
that's
this off of my memory.
19.
Well, I think you might have had a conversation recently that might make my feelings on the matter clear. Anyways, I do have somewhere to get to, so I'm going to be off. I trust that you'll think about what I asked.
All right.
Pyotr is going to put the glass down from the wall, tell Sasha he's going to be out late, quietly. He's going to put on his cloak. He's going to leave the room and, wait in a dark corner, watching Morok's room.
By the way, you didn't, you weren't expecting anybody, right?
Turns wide-eyed. No.
Oh, okay. Somebody was knocking at the door earlier, but I remembered what you said and didn't answer it.
Good. Shit. Scratch everything I just said. And I'll describe what happens after you get done with druids.
Okay. Yeah, Morok leaves.
That was it. I'm done. I'll
Right.
exit, go see if Pyotr's still around, I guess. I don't know where the fuck this warehouse is. His directions meant nothing to me.
Yep, we're going. Sasha too.
I also don't know, so I'm going to go back home.
Wait, you mean I'm going to get to see what you've been doing all this time?
In a sense, we're going to a bit of a safe house.
Okay. You mean this house isn't safe?
Well, that knock on the door earlier makes me think no.
Okay.
Hopefully I'm just being paranoid, but gather up some stuff to keep yourself occupied and read and stuff.
Okay. Does this mean that I'm not going back to school for more time?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I at least go tell Mako what's going on?
Sure, but I have to go with. I don't have to be there, I just have to be in sight.
Okay, just don't do that creepy thing where you stand in the shadows. Everybody can see you.
Oh, really? My skin's gray. I thought I would be completely invisible. I'll have to do better.
Ouch.
Okay. She gathers up some stuff, and you can see that she kind of walks around and sighs every now and then, but she's putting on a brave face for you, and you all gather up your stuff and meet out in the hallway.
Happy birthday, Sasha. We're moving.
Pyotr's in a bad mood. Pyotr's in a really bad mood now. He's in a sad mood.
It is indeed my goal to make all of you miserable.
Friends like these.
With DMs like these, who needs friends? Because apparently they all just turn on you and making very threatening comments in your direction.
Pretty much. I mean, if one more of
Dimitri would
them
never do
threatens
that
my
to
life, I will just go over to the dark side.
Actually, to be fair, I don't think Morok ever threatened your life.
Oh, no, I was talking about the party.
Okay. Fair.
I'm gonna start organizing some of my alchemical reagents in the basement, as if I'm getting them ready for travel.
Okay.
As soon as I realize Milo's not there, I'll go get him, but I don't know if we're going to do anything before then.
Yeah. Actually, we're going to go on break because it is 7 and that is break time for us. So,
Excellent.
yeah. We will be back in roughly 10 minutes, and then we will have some more D&D goodness for you. So stay tuned.
See you soon. Damn it.
Okay, we are back. How are you doing? We are here to bring you part 2 of this. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you are watching this and you haven't yet followed us, consider doing so. It's down there somewhere usually. And yeah, let's jump back into it.
Okay, so
Yeah, I expect you all to physically
the
jump.
warehouse.
Yes, you all appear at the warehouse. There's the deli with the flickering red lamp across the street. Dimitri, I am curious, is this a good deli or a bad deli? How does it smell?
It was a good deli. It's not functional anymore.
Oh, so they had to change.
Deserted.
Oh, so it's deserted. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm disappointed.
Oh man.
Deserted.
Does this mean you guys have room to buy a bar? Well, a deli that you turn into a bar?
I know
building is
exactly
still
what we need
there.
to call it. We should call it puzzles.
Why are you
People will
calling
be
it
like,
that?
why is it called puzzles?
That's the puzzle.
I'm going to
Anyway.
realize that Milo's not there, and I'm going to go get Milo.
Yeah, Milo, yeah.
Yeah,
Since
Milo
you know-
went out and bought some poison, and then
Milo went
Yeah.
shopping.
and then he went to pack up his alchemical place to then, make sure that he brings his alchemical lab there so that he can make things still. Because, yeah.
Ah, yes, leaving Sasha with some chemicals.
So is Satina
Oh,
cool
man, I'm
coming
gonna have
along
so
and
much
such?
fun with this.
Yes, I think I'll stay with you. It's been very unnerving to see just that scene yesterday. I don't know quite what's going on, but I hope that it gets resolved soon.
We're figuring out something. This should be our last move.
Not every day that you have someone that you think is a good friend that tries to trap you in an ambush.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
As far as we know.
Oh,
Sarah told us of a place that we could go and find information,
and she was in on it?
I don't know. It felt like they just knew we were on our way there.
And when we tried to ask her about it the other day, she jumped out of the window and ran away.
Yeah, that was so weird. How did she
Not exactly.
do that?
I'm not sure. It was
When we get
insane.
inside, I'll let you fill you in on everything that I know. You deserve to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, you all get inside the warehouse.
Cool.
It smells old. There's a slight draft.
once we get in, I'm going to change the bandages on my Leshy.
Also, as you walk in and the door, like it has like these really large barn doors and they're just kind of shut behind you and the whole place is dark because it's night.
I will light my remaining torch. Is there a place to hang it on any of the walls? Any torch hooks?
There are
All right, you guys need light.
a shit ton of broken boxes everywhere.
I'm going to
So, like, it is hard to navigate.
cast.
You know a place that still sells lanterns? I'll be back.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to
Go in
decide
the morning.
if I wanted dancing lights or light.
I think we should. I think we might want to keep the lights out. Are there windows in this place?
There are windows. They are not helping.
Yeah. I'm going to
Right
cast
now.
dancing lights and just kind of spread out the 4 little.
I was thinking we might want to board up or block off the windows before we have any light in here.
I don't think it's that big of an issue, but
No, if we just use the lights to just kind of get settled for the night, we can just use the daylight to actually unpack and, you know, make this place a place.
Yeah.
You know, I've never gotten to use a hammer before. Dad doesn't let me.
For the first time, Dimitri notices that there's a child with us.
Well, that's silly. You look very strong. I'm sure you should be able to learn how to use tools. How else are you going to be independent someday?
I know, right? That's what I tell him.
I'll teach you tomorrow.
He just
If
doesn't
that's
want me
okay.
to be independent.
Teaching you how to use thieves' tool. I mean, no, I'm not.
I will take out the towel that Dimitri gave me that one day randomly in a basket and hang it over one of the window cracks.
Yeah, this reminds me, who has Sasha met?
I think just me.
I think she's met Milo like in backstory. No. You knew she
No.
existed. I know that.
I know of her, but I don't think she's ever met me.
So are you going to introduce me to any of these people, Dad?
I was watching,
Rude.
then you interrupted me.
You should know better than to let me interrupt you.
This is Dr. Milo. I've told you about him before, Dr. Milo Atkins. Well, Lysta, you know. This is Rhea. She's a monk from the monastery in town. And this is Dimitri.
Hi, Dimitri.
It's Dimitri, but it's
Okay, Dimitri.
And this is our friend Satina.
Hi, Stina.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
shit, I forgot she was here. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I blend in.
And this
Rogue.
is
Yeah, see, she can do it.
this is Dimitri's imaginary friend, Dirty Joe, the second.
Oh,
Come on.
What?
Oh, actually, that reminded me. Dimitri, I was
Yeah?
talking to a druid friend. I don't think they have quite enough forces to actually be able to assist us in taking the thing down head on. But, she said that she got a lot of her information from a man named Josiah?
no.
Jediah.
Jediah.
Why would I know a guy named Jodiah or Josiah?
She said that he worked at the docks, but he spends most of his time in a bar.
Might he go by an abridged version of his name?
Oh,
No
yeah, this
idea.
guy named I work with named DJ. He kind of like works with me, but like doesn't really. Was at the bar. Pyotr, you've seen him, right? DJ?
Yeah.
I don't
Call
even
him
know.
Dirty
what-
Joe.
Yeah. It's what. It's probably not what the D&J stand for, is it?
Not if he calls himself that.
I don't know. Maybe I do know Josiah. What about him?
Oh, apparently, Morok has been getting a lot of her information about the Twisted Fang and the Blood Tides from him.
She's getting
Wait,
information
what?
about the Twisted Fang from him?
Yes.
How much do the Druids know? Are they in contact or in league with the Twisted Fang?
Not that I know of.
Are you saying DJ's like you?
It was. I don't think so. She said that it was just a contact in the city. She's from the Druid Circle that kind of watches over this area. Lives in this area. But I mean, I was called here by this Druid Circle, sort of. My Druid Circle, the Hallowed Rainier was asked to come and assist the Druid Circle here. What was their name again, Ian?
The Druid Circle here is the Dimming Ecthraknir.
The Dimming Ecthraknir. To help figure out what was going on with the blood tide, since it was causing a lot of problems in nature. My Druid Circle is the Hallowed Rainier.
And how close are the different Druid circles?
Not terribly. It's kind of each their own. Like, the heads of each of the Druid circles meet up once every 10 years or so and chat.
Well,
That sounds fun.
Exchange information. But if one needs help, can ask other circles.
Well, if the dimming... I'm sorry, I missed the next word.
Ecthraknir.
Ecthraknir are in league with the Twisted Fang. Whose side are you on?
The side where nature doesn't get fucked up.
So you're on DJ's side.
Come on,
and
be nice.
You're on our side then, right?
We can trust Lysta.
Also, I do
trust
think
Lysta.
that the Dimming Ecthraknir is on the Twisted Fang side. They didn't know how the blood tides were even existing, whereas the Twisted Fang knew that they were causing it. If they were in league, I don't know why I would have been called here to help stop them.
Yes, that would be very strange, inviting people who don't know what's going on to interrupt something that you're trying to keep secret.
Well, unless the left hand doesn't know what the right is doing at the moment.
And maybe you're the one. Maybe you're getting played or something. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how Druid stuff works. Like, you're the only one I know. But
To be fair, it is pretty fun to mess with people.
I just don't know why
does she always
calling
talk like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
two separate Druid circles to assist when...
It's interesting hearing suspicion come from you, Ymitri. There seems to be a lot of Twisted Fang afoot from Madame Zylstra's. Didn't you go up around there?
I did. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Most people I know now are somehow involved with all this stuff that's going on, but like, I don't know. What are you saying? I don't know what's going on here. Like,
I think if we're
this all
going to
started
point,
a week ago for me.
I think if we're going to point fingers at anyone from Zylstra's, it should probably be Brendan.
Yeah, and
I think at this point, everyone in this room, save for possibly, and I'm sorry, Satina, I think we can all trust that we aren't working with the enemy right now. Otherwise, when we were down in the catacombs, well, a traitor would have had the perfect opportunity to turn and kill the rest of us.
I might be working for the enemy, you don't know.
Well, if you are, then we're all doomed, so might as well just throw that possibility out.
I will crush you beneath my mighty fist.
After I teach you how to use a hammer.
right.
Other than the mighty hammer at that point. I don't want to say I'm accusing anyone in this room of
I mean,
being with the enemy.
You tell me that you will kill me if I bring danger upon you.
You told her what?
For which I apologize. It's a professional courtesy. You warn people about potential consequences.
And then
of
you
their actions.
accuse me of being a part of the group that I've actively been hunting down for the past
No, I'm
month.
trying to tell you that I'm not accusing you of that.
You
I'm
did
worried about your
earlier in this
organization.
conversation. You asked me which side
No,
I was
I'm
on. I
trying-
feel like my actions have made that pretty clear.
Lysta, you know that he puts his foot in his mouth
It's
sometimes.
a rhetorical question, Lysta.
I think we're all getting a little hot-headed here. It's been stressful the past few days.
It has. And I apologize for any offense. It was not intended.
So, tomorrow then, fix a bit of this place up and go kind of find Nathan's place in Redwood, see what's going on, and get more information on Brandon. I have the day off. Today's kind of an awkward day, and I just didn't go to work.
Nathan, that's one of the names from that list, right?
Yeah, we
Yes.
found information on the three other people besides Sarah on the list. We're gonna go check them out.
Excellent.
One's a dog breeder, or was as of 6 months ago. One tried to be a politician as of 6 months ago, and one was a shipwright as of 6 months ago.
I've known them all since we were 11 or 12 or so.
The shipwright had a noise complaint 4 months ago. We're going to street if we can see anything
The
at that
dog
address.
breeder did a lot of public disturbancy things.
Well, this is all sounding fairly likely for the type of people we're looking for.
Also, all the records stop as of 6 months ago.
Except for the noise.
Yep.
Except for the noise complaint.
Yeah, this is all.
How long did you say that was ago?
I thought you actively said that all
You
of
said-
them
yeah.
stopped 6 months ago, except for the one that was a clinic.
Yeah,
noise
it
complaint
was
4 months.
it was the everything. Yeah, the ship's apprentice stopped half a year ago, and then there was a noise complaint 2 months after work ended with it,
Okay. Got it.
and then everything else was 6 months ago.
Got it. So that would be 4 months ago.
Man, I would be doomed if I DM for this squad keeping numbers like that.
A while ago. And then the other thing happened a while ago.
Yeah. I'm keeping everything straight. Totally. Trust me.
Man.
No,
No, I have
Right here.
I have a calendar going, so it helps.
No, it's necessary.
Yeah, I'm gonna just clear out a space, throw down my bedroll. I'm not interested in making it cozy. I'm just tired and going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just going to go into a corner and, like, set up some moss, roll up in it.
Okay. Yes, you all. Go.
He's gonna make a place for Sasha to sleep and then one for himself, and he's gonna say to Sasha, "Hey, see, you're making friends already."
For a long time
Sasha's
before
just
I
like,
crash.
I think I understand why Lysta left.
I want to make
Just
a
like-
box.
Why
fort.
can't you be
said,
cool like them?
You said there was a bunch of empty boxes. I want to make a box fort.
Okay. You and Sasha make a box fort.
I am the box fort.
Satina helps a little.
Begrudgingly.
I'm gonna meticulously clean out an area. I probably won't sleep very much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just laying on my back, casting and sustaining mage hand into the air, and just doing that weird shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, sit in the corner on my moss and start, like, weaving together, like, a vine hammock.
Okay. That all happens, and eventually, one by one, you all finish winding down and go to sleep. And it isn't long before the birds are chirping, and the sun is not streaming through the windows yet because it is still fairly early, but, it's morning. It is.
Sweet.
Sorry, what comes after the jar? Or not the Stein, the votive. It is the votive.
And after that, it'll be a full week.
It's already been a full week, buddy.
Yeah, we started on the Stein.
Right on. So this is a regular work day for me. Fuck.
Also, Rhea, you might. So you have a meeting at 7 a.m. in the Ladare district.
Okay. I get up and I go to that.
Okay.
I slept fine. I've been sleeping on the floor in my own house for a while now, so.
You bringing anyone with you?
Oh, if Milo's up, I'm gonna ask him to come.
He was meticulously cleaning an area last night, and it appears that he got it quite pristine and has started setting up a cabinet with reagents when you wake up in the morning.
Hey Milo, I meant to ask you this sooner, but I got so distracted by, kind of everything that happened the past few days.
Yes, I understand.
But I have a meeting with one of the Council of 17, and
what an honor.
I want to talk to them about what's been going on with people disappearing and the Twisted Fangs activity. But I think that you're really good at talking to people in the government, and I'm maybe not as good. And I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come with me.
I'd be happy to. Let me just grab my coat.
Awesome.
And I go to reach for a hook and then realize that I don't have a coat hook there. And we'll find my coat bunched up on a bag and pick it up and put it on.
Oh. All right.
Alrighty. You all set off for the Ladare district, where in the town hall you all have your meeting. And by you all, I mean Rhea. And you make it 6:40 because you're fired up, ready to go, want to be there on time, best foot forward. And
He's out sick today.
The secretary is like, okay, he'll be right out. And 10 minutes pass, and then another 10 minutes, and then another 5 minutes.
It is wait.
And then she's like, okay, you can go in now.
Yes. All right.
I will open the door and hold it open for Rhea.
Oh, thank you. I will confidently walk through the door first because this is my meeting.
Okay. So,
and I'll walk in afterwards and kind of follow doing I am secondary here. You know that walk.
Greetings. You see Talisk, an older gentleman, a gray fox type, which can you both roll perception?
Yes. Ooh.
I rolled a nat 1, so that's a 6.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, a gray fox who, to Rhea, seems to have patches of kind of weirdly pale skin, like maybe he did some bad makeup or something. Anyways.
Oh. Is it
please take a seat.
Is it patches of bad makeup, i.e. covering up fish scale patches, or is it normal patches of bad makeup, i.e. trying to look fancier?
Or normal covering up makeup, covering up herpes sores?
Yeah, which of those three? Because obviously it can only be one of those three options.
You were really close to hitting the next DC, so I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll let you know.
Okay. As long as my curiosity will be satisfied.
Okay. So, please sit down.
I will, monastery bow very deeply and then sit down. And
I will
Councilman.
I will stand quietly behind where Rhea sits.
Okay. Councilman Talisk, how do you do?
Rhea Sagekin, so nice to meet you. I hope it's okay with you that I brought my associate, Dr. Milo Adkins.
Ara's hands
Oh,
clammy.
of course. I'm always happy to see the members of our fine community. I remember my assistant Uralai was very insistent that you come see me today. You had something very urgent to talk about?
Indeed.
Yes. Are you aware that there have been several disappearances in this city lately?
Yes, it is quite unfortunate. We've been asking the Taranis to do their best to keep an eye out.
Well, I think I have some bad news about that.
Oh?
I think at least one of the Taranis is in league with the perpetrators behind the disappearances.
Oh, well, I don't think that's right.
Well, I mean, I saw them working together.
I'm sure that you saw something. There are, of course, bad eggs out there, but I trust in the firm, just hand that the Taranis help protect our city with.
I do as well, sir. And that's why we figure we should make sure we bring any information to you as soon as possible. As you know, a good machine is only as good as its weakest gear.
Of course. I will be sure to let my undersecretary know to keep up a correspondence as necessary.
Are you familiar with the work we do at the Physicians Guild, sir?
Of course, you all do wonderful work for the city, and I am so glad to have you all to help us keep the sick mended and the unwell taken care of.
Yes. Well, recently I happened upon a rather strange patient.
Oh?
Yes, it was something the likes of which I've never seen before. I sent a full report to the guild in hopes to see if anyone else had seen a virus as strange as I have. But it happened one morning. I had gone to my clinic as usual, and this young woman here and an associate brought in someone that they had found drowned in the waters. They were able to begin breathing again, but we noticed that they had some strange lesions on their skin. And even more odd, it appeared that their eyes had been transplanted or had strange growths. Milo will pause and take a deep breath. It was quite graphic.
Just a heads up, I do have a timer running.
Oh, what?
This is a 10-minute meeting. I have a timer running.
Yeah. So he'll kind of like take a breath and be like, it was absolutely horrible. I believe that these disappearances are being used as a guise to do experiments on people. Highly unethical.
Oh, well, that's simply terrible to hear. And, of course, problems do trouble our city. I will be sure to have the Taranis look into it.
I was hoping perhaps you might consider a task force.
Oh, a task force?
Yes. Perhaps pull guilds of Taranis, get different groups working together. Have them elect a representative to work with the others on finding the cause.
We found the spread of this to be pretty wide, so if it's only given to one or two Tarnises, they might not cover the full area. However, if they all pull their strongest and smartest together, surely they'll be able to make a lot more impact.
Oh, how many cases have you come across?
We've come across at least 2.
Myself?
3?
I think I've seen 6 people with varying levels of mutation.
You said 6.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a bluff.
Well, I'm counting the dog people
You're counting the dog people.
as various levels of mutation.
I think he means the guys who had the dogs, the kid and
right.
Fox Mask Lady and
So Fox Masked Lady, Kid, Sarah, Jet, and that's 5. I'm missing 1.
Also the guy in their backstory.
yeah.
Okay, that's 6. Good enough. No bluff needed. Okay, so you're saying that between the two of you, you've found 8, or
6.
Okay.
6 total.
okay? Very well. That's
We believe there to be more. And if you do something like this, a task force, your task force, and it stops this event from happening, think about how great that'll be for your reputation. People will know that you're someone who truly cares about everyone's well-being in the city.
well. I do want to make sure to take care of the good people of this city.
Of course you do. I can tell that you're so passionate and that you care so much about everyone here. This is just an easy way for you to show it.
Perhaps you might be able to find some way to fund this task force.
Funding is part of the issue. I suppose you could levy a tax on every guild that doesn't supply a member to the task force.
Brilliant. So that they have the choice. Either they're participating or
They're helping
they're
to fund.
helping to pay for it. That way every single guild is taking ownership over this issue and working to improve their city. Who
ahead.
wouldn't want to help out?
Go ahead and roll a
American shit
perception.
right there. Either you're in, or we kill you.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Which one of us?
Man.
Both of us?
That's a 21 total.
I'm assuming both of you.
Yeah, both of you. Sorry. Anyways,
15.
Milo, that is. Yeah, Milo and Rhea, you both kind of get that he's not so much asking for funding for the task force so much as himself.
The political clout isn't worth it to him,
No.
Huh.
but he doesn't have to really do anything.
He's not a
It's never
good
stopped
man.
politicians from grabbing for money before, so
I do like the idea of a tax to help encourage, but I'm wondering how we might, supply and pay the salaries of these people. Maybe there might be a wider tax base to draw on.
Perhaps.
The poor, tax the poor.
You could raise property taxes in the Alarin district. Not that I'm not living there anymore.
Okay.
Tax the middle class.
Yeah.
or even this district here. It appears that many of these streets and buildings are in very, very exquisite condition.
Oh.
I'm sure that we could have just a minor increase in a percentage here that would greatly help.
We already draw so much from the people of the Ladare district. I wouldn't want to burden them anymore. But go ahead and roll a diplomacy.
You know who lives in Ladare now?
That's a 24.
What if, Councilman, since this is your task force after all, what if you were also awarded a salary for leading it?
An administrative fee of sorts.
Oh, well, I would never suggest that of myself, but if you think that if the good people of the city demand it, then of course I would have no choice.
Well, I think it's only fair that you get paid for this additional effort.
For the additional responsibility you would be taking on as leader and administrator.
Okay. Rhea, what'd you get for diplomacy?
Diplomacy?
Yes.
I rolled really badly on that one.
You have inspiration or a hero point.
Oh yeah, that means I can re-roll it, right?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to use that.
You do. Go ahead and reroll.
Oh, natural 20. The first one was a
Dimitri assists. Yes.
You
Spooky
feel
bullshit comes out of nowhere.
yes, you feel Dimitri's voice coming at you. Use the force, Rhea.
Just
I'm reminded.
inside yourself.
You have to make it sound like it's something good for him to want to do it.
Indeed. This all sounds like it would be very good for the city. I'll be sure to get on it. And do you have any suggestions on who might be a good fit for such a task force?
I think it would be best if we let the guilds themselves decide.
Help me quit my job.
Okay. Well, I see our time is wrapping up, so I'm afraid that I'm going to have to ask you to leave. But be sure to talk with my undersecretary, Tullivan, and he'll make sure to keep you in the loop. Thank you and good day.
The thought of succeeding at this task fills you with determination.
Sounds like he doesn't like this Tullivan guy.
I'm gonna go shake this guy's hand
again.
Okay.
as we leave.
So as you're about to leave, Rhea, it suddenly like clicks in your mind that these the gray patches remind you of kind of a Pyotr.
All right. As
gonna
I
shake
leave,
his hand and leave.
I will turn and look behind me again and like do one more bow.
Okay. Yeah,
Or once it hits me, I want to get one final look.
Yeah. You notice also that he is kind of like, has something that could be construed as elfy type ears, and he's a half elf. The grand reveal.
Dun dun dun.
There are two. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Yep. Okay, so that all happens.
Actually, three.
Oakendoker.
And
Fantastic.
yeah,
I was terrified he was going to be.
I go to work. Is DJ there?
Right.
DJ is not there. Also, your
Not
boss
at
chews you
fucking
out
work. That
for not being at work
sleaze
yesterday.
bag.
I don't understand how you're still surprised by that.
Do I get in any kind of trouble for skipping
Yes.
yesterday?
Yes, your boss chews you out. How could you not show up yesterday? We were understaffed, and
What do you mean? I mean, DJ's literally never here, mate. I mean, that was the first time.
well,
I
yes,
missed
but
him,
we
like,
planned for that. We know about it.
What's that supposed to mean? He's got like privileges or something. And like the other guys on the other teams, like they're missing like 2 or 3 people a day. So
Nobody said the world's fair. Otherwise, you would have shown up to work yesterday and not put so much extra burden on all of your coworkers. Now get back out there.
there's like actual real shit going on though, mate. Come on, like
I don't care about your real shit. I care about my boxes getting from the dock to the warehouse.
God damn it, fuck your boxes and I'll go do my job.
Really?
Hey,
You're not gonna say
Go do
you're
your
not gonna
job.
say fuck your boxes and leave.
No, not yet, dude. Not yet.
Your boss is gonna let you say "fuck your boxes" and get back to work without pushing it or giving you any disciplinary action.
That's what I'm hoping because I'm
That's
getting back to
what dock work is like, man.
Yeah, that's fine. They yell at each other
It's
regularly.
If you haven't worked in a warehouse, you talk to people like that sometimes and it gets heated and you go smoke and then it's cool.
I'm going to go find.
I mean, like, I worked in a unionized warehouse once, and that was not like that.
I believe you pronounced that word unionized.
I'm going to go find Dirty Joe.
Okay. You find him in the boozy ewer.
Yep, it's really funny.
We'll see your.
Is Pyotr with you?
No.
That's where I go on my break looking for him.
Okay. Dimitri shows up.
Unless she asked for no. I just quit my job there and I'm skipping work. No, I'm definitely not going.
Only
Okay.
if she's there at lunchtime.
Yeah. This is me subtly trying to shoehorn two people into a scene.
Fine, I'll go with.
I've already got Dimitri. It's fine.
Oh, you've already got Dimitri. Cool.
Only two. No,
Only two.
I'm joking.
Dirty Joe.
In keeping with the theme of doing absolutely nothing this episode, I'm just gonna keep rearranging and fixing up the warehouse.
I'm sorry, Pyotr. Okay.
It's cool, man.
Go in straight to the bar.
Thieves Guild alcove.
Ask for where's DJ, and then I see Lysta in there, right?
Hey, Jodiah?
What do you want? Oh, that one went down the wrong hole.
So you are Jodiah then? You know Morok?
Morok. A little goblin lass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She asked me some questions a little while ago.
Yeah, and what exactly did you tell her again?
You know what? Buy me a drink and I'll consider telling you.
How about this? You tell me, and I'll buy you 2 drinks. But you tell me first.
Sit down with 3.
Is this a bluff or is this a diplomacy?
This is a diplomacy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'll buy him 2 drinks. Yes! That is a 21.
Okay, I guess this drink's pretty full anyways. Or at least it will be. Hey, Eerie! Another one right here. Anyways, yeah, so...
DJ, what the?
Oh, Dimitri! Hey! Finally decided to fuck off work for once.
No, I'm on break, so I'm here for like half an hour, and I see you've already made a friend.
Right.
Hi, Lysta.
Hi, I'm here asking Jodiah, what he told my friend Morok.
You always did have a stick up your butt.
Let's call him Jodiah today, and I'll grab a seat and sit down backwards in the chair, and put my arms on it, because
You're
am
the
not
good
happy
cop.
with this dude. Gets away with shit I don't.
Anyways, so we were talking about Mori, right?
Morok, yes, the little goblin guy.
Okay. So
That's your boss, right?
No?
Oh, wait.
no, she's my boss, right? No, that's not. Anyways,
Doesn't matter.
so she comes in, she starts asking me these questions, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what's up with these disappearances, and who's this Twisted Fang people, and all sorts of stuff. And I'm just tell her the business, I got connections. I know people.
Like who?
So there's Nathan. He comes in every once in a while. I've been talking a lot with him. He's got some stuff going on. Telling me about this Brandon guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and how they got this.
Guys, the clues have been here this entire fucking time, just sitting in the goddamn bar.
They got this whole racket. It's gonna completely overturn the city. I think it was just talking big, Nathan, he can run at the mouth.
When's the last time you saw him?
He comes by,
Yesterday.
He comes by. He's here 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Comes by.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I'm waiting for the moment of you see Nathan. Oh fuck, I know that guy.
20.
14.
He picked a number.
Yeah.
2 weeks is out of his ass.
I'm going to eye Lysta and just motion that I don't believe this, but I'm listening.
You also get the feeling that he might be embellishing certain aspects.
Yeah.
Do you know where Nathan goes then? Where he currently resides or works?
Oh yeah, he was telling me he's got this whole shadow meeting spot thing, right? He set up this whole fake workshop and they send people there and they kill them.
Where is it? Locations.
He just points you to the dock that you've already been to.
Yeah, I'm guessing I just kind of walk down an alley, go to a bar, and then you never see from them again, right?
Yeah, something like that. Some real black, dark shit. Not my taste, not my scene, but you know.
Anyone else you talk to other than Nathan?
Yeah, what was it? A little while ago, he brought by his drinking buddy, Farah.
Oh, Nathan's got a drinking buddy, Farah. What's this Farah guy? Is he a big guy, tall, short? Hairy?
Clarifying out of character, lady?
Farah's a girl that's kind of attractive. I'm acting like I don't know this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was a, lady with, kind of, she's got some stuff going on. Oh, lots of scars. Ugh.
And you said that the last time they were in here was 3 weeks ago?
No, it wasn't 3. It was like the dusk.
What, you don't have your calendar? You forgot to write it down in your planner? Come on, DJ. You've missed so many days of work. You have to be doing something productive, mate. Where's your memory at?
I think I left it 3 beers back.
Fuck you.
But you haven't seen them recently.
No, they stopped showing up a little while ago. I don't know.
Do you know if they frequent other bars?
Nathan said that they didn't really want him going out anymore. He's got some real top secret shit going on. So.
And how about you? I know you said that it wasn't really a scene, but were you invited?
Oh yeah, I kept on trying. We're gonna show you so much cool shit and let you stay for free and, all this stuff. They were really trying to do the sale on me, but I said no. I got my life and I like it the way it is.
Was it Nathan that tried to talk to you into that, or was it someone else?
Oh yeah, Nathan tried really hard. We were drinking a lot for a little while, but...
Yeah, he's been drinking since he was 13, I think.
Yeah.
DJ, how about this? I clocked out at work, but I have my second half of my shift. I won't tell anyone you're here, and they can find you here if you go finish the rest of my shift.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I'll stare at him and cast intimidate, or use my intimidating glare to scare him into doing it.
Yeah, you're trying to intimidate, sure.
Actually, this might demoralize. So it's 19 versus his will DC is successful.
He pees himself.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. He's like, fuck, buddy. Fine. Man, you don't need to get so intense, right? Did he ever get your name?
No.
Right, lady? Like, look at that.
Yeah, he's pretty intense.
Oh, man. Fine, I got my flask. I'll be good.
Yeah, I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Slams it in front of Lysta. Is like, I'll get that to go.
All right. Slide over like 3 silver. I don't know. Is that like 2 drinks worth?
Sure. You probably don't know.
No, don't pay for that, Lysta.
I promise.
She
deal.
She promised. She keeps her word. She's not no fun
DJ,
like you.
your tab here is probably like 500 gold though, so why not just add it to that?
I don't want to put on Erie anymore. She takes care of me.
See you later, asshole. Get back to work.
And I'm gonna shoo him off and keep drinking. And
I'm just
kick my legs up on another chair.
So apparently, this entire time we could have gotten all of the information we've been trying so hard to get from that guy that's been drinking in the corner the whole time.
I honestly had no idea. Like, I don't know. Fucking prick. No,
I kind of feel like I wasted a week of my life now.
like, I mean, if I was skipping work and he was working, like, I would have been able to tell you guys all this right away, and, like, you wouldn't have been running around for the last, 4 days figuring this shit out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm off work for the rest of the day, given he even goes back, but, like, I mean, we should go tell Pyotr and Milo, that Nathan's out and about. Like, I mean, a month ago or something, I don't know. This timeline was all jumbled.
Yeah. Let's go.
He didn't mention Mowgli, though.
No. But...
That's good.
Maybe.
I think.
Unless he ended up being one of the sacrifices.
No. Oh, you know what? I'll actually meet you back there. I have to go... There's something I need to go do.
Alright.
I'm gonna go towards where the meeting was because I intended to meet Rhea after her meeting.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the warehouse.
Hey, I'm there too.
I didn't know you were brought though.
Actually, like, no, so Rhea's meeting was a while ago, though, right? Her meeting was from 7 to 7:15.
Oh, it was in the morning.
Yeah. 7 to 7:15.
Dimitri doesn't know that. He knew it was today. So
Dimitri never comes home again.
Oh, buddy.
Just stands out, waiting awkwardly.
He goes over there and waits for like 1 or 2 hours, and
you get some wary looks from some of the fruit salesmen that apparently infest this town.
They definitely think you're there to pickpocket.
Yeah, gets uncomfortable.
You want to buy some mangoes?
I'll ask one person, hey, have you seen, holy shit, I forgot what Rhea actually looks like to describe her to someone else.
Dark skin, long dark hair, cute.
That's right, dark skin, long dark hair.
We have a Rhea emoji.
Where's Blue?
I'm looking at you guys.
But anyway, I'll go ask guy.
Oh, man, we should put the emoji on this.
Have you seen a girl kind of like... She looks like she goes to like a monastery or something, darker skin, dark hair, and kind of pretty?
No, haven't seen her.
Oh, shit.
I'll do that like 3 more times to go back to the warehouse.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go to the warehouse, just like swing the doors open, just say, God damn it.
Lysta, you're back!
I'm going
Close
to...
the doors, don't announce to everybody we're here.
Close the doors. Well, I just talked to Jodiah, or Dirty Joe. Turns out he's known all about Twisted Fang this whole time, and he's Nathan regularly used to go to your stupid bar and try and recruit people there.
Huh.
You say Fat Nathan?
I think it's your
Oh, that? I mean, sure, but
I thought you called Fat Nathan, like, that guy who comes in every day.
I mean, I'm willing to have that misunderstanding be canon if that is how the DM wishes to
Could that
go.
be his name? I'll call him Fat Nathan for that. Maybe we gave him that when we were kids.
I like to think
Dirty
that he's
Joe and
actually
Fat
like...
He should be a thin guy.
Yeah, he's super fit, but like as a kid, he was like just a little bit chubby. Like just one of those kids that carried their baby fat a little bit longer than the rest.
Fat Nathan.
No, Fat Nathan. Don't give me that look. He called himself that.
That doesn't matter. I've been searching for the fucking answers for like 2 months now. Turns out this guy was a regular at your bar as of a month ago. Came in with Farah at least once. Tried to recruit Dirty Joe into the stupid cult that's doing all of this.
Oh.
The answer's been at your stupid bar this whole time.
The best part is like, so Joe totally tried to like edge in on a couple of your conversations early on in the series, and he just didn't, like, it didn't work.
Dude, fuck that guy.
I'm so on board.
I've been
with
twisting
this.
that dude's arm since my session 0.
Oh, yes, please. Well, you are supposed to go to the bar to find your leads and talk to the barkeep for all the quests and all the fanciful stories.
Apparently the barkeep doesn't even notice when the bad guys are in his bar.
Hey, considering that if I had noticed him, I'd probably be dead right now, I'm okay with this.
You could have... Wait, you make a regular thing of stalking people? Did you ever stalk Finn?
I don't stalk anybody. I just make sure nobody stalks me.
He stalks people all the time.
I love Sasha.
See, even Sasha agrees. How else
And that's how you know it's
Anything as long as
legit.
it makes me look bad. Don't say you don't. You know it's true.
I didn't hear the last part of what you said.
Oh, it's you agree with anything as long as it makes me look bad.
I mean, you're not wrong.
True.
How else did you know where Dimitri lived without him even telling you where he lived?
You have a point. Yeah, you have a point.
I just kind of assumed after that it was just a thing you did.
Not for fun, only professionally.
But also for fun. Sorry.
Anyway, yes, I missed a lead. Big one. But it was dirty Joe. Can you blame me?
I'm just really annoyed because I feel like I've wasted an entire week of my life trying to find all of these clues, and apparently they were just right in that bar we kept meeting in. It's very frustrating when you find out that all of your hard work could have been about 20 times easier.
I'm going to look at the scrubbing that I've been doing to clean up this warehouse and then remember that you have prestidigitation at this exact moment.
I get there 2 hours after that conversation.
Yeah.
What you notice as you got there, and actually what Milo would have noticed as he got there is I've set up some like crates and stuff to be like a makeshift workbench. I haven't put any of Milo's stuff out on it, but like trying to get a little space for him ready, and then I've been boarding up the windows.
Yeah,
Bless.
At Rhea's notice of that, if she points it out, I'll just, after complaining, start prestidigitizing the entire place. Oh
No, I don't point it. I don't say anything. I just
I'll probably notice you
Abby
cleaning
wanted
and
to
start
say.
helping with prestidigitation.
Awesome. You can start with like the hard to reach places.
Yeah, I'll start with the ceiling.
Yeah. It's a fact, like it's a warehouse. It's got high ceilings and they're guaranteed to be filled with spider webs.
Ooh.
So yeah, let's get those cleaned.
Yeah. So you all like spend some time getting things cleaned up, and then about like, unless you're, maybe you're talking about stuff in the background, but about a half hour in, you hear like this giant, "Hey, open up!" from the warehouse door.
I'm gonna go stand on the side of the door. I'm gonna get ready to attack just in case.
I'm gonna fucking hide. I'm hiding. I'm making myself as scarce as possible.
I can be the one to open the door if that's what the squad wants. I will look at the door and look at everyone else and look at the door again and walk kind of towards it.
I'm gonna hold up a finger. I'm gonna grappling hook up into like the rafters and like just hang directly above the door, ready to drop.
Okay,
Nice.
Batman.
Where are we making Sasha go?
This is before I
open
get
the
there,
door?
right?
She's gonna go hide with Milo. Milo's gonna keep her quiet.
Cool.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll be quiet.
Can I make a stealth to hide us, or
Yeah.
are we just hidden?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, both. Make a
Where-
stealth roll, but you're hidden anyway.
Where are you, Dimitri?
Okay, that's a
So
25.
this is after I get back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll open the door with Rhea. I can talk to people.
Okay. So, to make it easier for me to figure out what's going on if I ever have to consult this recording again. Basically, Lysta is... What were you? Hiding?
Standing next to the door.
Right.
Getting ready to attack it.
Rhea and Dimitri are opening it. Pyotr is Batmaning in the ceiling, and Milo is hiding with Sasha and in the crates with Sasha and Satina.
Yeah.
And
25 stealth roll.
Rhea and Dimitri, you do a very good job hiding in the crates. Slide the giant doors open, and you see before you a gaggle of these very buff men that are just like shirtless and wearing like really baggy pants. One of them has like a giant katana just like slung over his shoulder, and they have tattoos going up and down their body. And they say, "Hey, you can't be here." And that's where we're leaving off.
Did you find us a warehouse that was already been being used as a secret hideout?
Yeah, I feel like we just are being attacked by the MS-13 gang in their own house.
I mean, I rolled well on searching for it. I chose the best one, so it's not my fault.
The best one, so it's occupied by people who are like, wow, this place is awesome.
You saw the dust, you saw the cobwebs. This place was abandoned.
Okay.
Hey, you can't be here.
I was prepared to be like, oh, I did part.
Close the door.
I'm prepared to just feign like we're two kids who ran away to go have a good time, and now we're like, oh shit, okay, see ya, and then we walk out and you guys fight.
You guys walk out. Well, that was easy to get.
You guys get a surprise round, but you fight.
No, you guys leave. Oh, okay. So there's just a couple kids having a bit of fun. They walk in. They look up. They see me. Hi.
Look over.
We're into some weird shit.
Yeah. We like to do a lot of role playing here.
No.
Guess what?
Wow.
You guys want to play this board game, Monsters and Mayhem?
I haven't heard of it.
I think I heard about it yesterday, potentially. Somebody mentioned it, which is weird.
I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
Where?
There was some game
I was talking in character to them, like it's the in-game Pathfinder D&D.
What am I thinking about then? Anyways, doesn't matter.
Do you guys
something
want
false
to die?
memories, something we're in the Matrix. Anyways, yeah. That's it for our show tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had as much fun watching as we did playing it, although I kind of doubt it because it was fun.
Wow.
If you like what you saw, there are various buttons you can press to reflect this and get more of us. So
Side. They're right there.
More of us.
Just press the screen right here.
Yeah.
The amount of stripping that Evan is willing to do for just a couple more likes.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you not strip.
If you guys like that, check out his OnlyFans account.
How about this? Only people who like or subscribe can vote on whether or not Evan keeps his shirt.
Or just go to his Twitter page where he can put it because we don't want to see that. No.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to link our personal profiles somewhere, which there is a spreadsheet out, you guys. It's sitting there.
I'm sorry.
Anyways.
I put all my stuff on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is an awesome sign off. Once again, we're killing it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
I have one more thing. Lasers and Feelings, Sunday. Come watch it. It's gonna be
yes, it's gonna be so much fun. It's our special Valentine's Day episode, Lasers and Feelings 2, Too Many Feelings, Not Enough Lasers.
Yep.
Also, we will have a guest star.
I think it's Mitch.
Yes.
Mitch from Penny for a Tale.
The incredible, amazing, highly prophesized Mitch is coming to join us.
To have too many feelings and not enough lasers.
Yes.
Is it like a sequel to the last one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The last
shit.
one was on a cliffhanger despite our best intentions.
Oh shit.
It is a sequel, except that I am taking it in a different direction. I put together an outfit for it. I have a glorious wig. I have awesome glasses, and I'm getting some more stuff.
You mean
And-
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, wait a minute. I just
I
understood
wasn't
something.
mentally prepared to bring Dr. Dolph back, but I had already invented Daisy Dolph, the third sibling, but no, Dr. Dolph is on his way. Yeah, I legit retired him in my brain, but he's on his way.
All right.
Anyways, with that, we're actually going to leave now. So.
For
Yeah.
real this time. Goodbye.
Smile.
I keep waving.
Somali.